I don't know. Somebody's gonna take that out of context. But it's just kind of true. Oh god, you know? Damn, that reminds me. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. So, I mentioned before, there was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rise of the Guildmasters, a D&D game, or a Pokemon Tabletop United game, heavily homebrewed as well, by Scott Durg, that I absolutely adore. And they took a break for, I don't know, I'd have to check actually. I think it was 2 weeks, but it might have been longer. Yesterday, it is still yesterday. Okay. Yesterday, they streamed. I was streaming at the same time, or roughly the same time, so I watched the VOD. And, dude, oh man. Okay. It's good. Don't get me wrong. One thing just popped. Oh, sorry. One thing stuck in my mind very much, and just thinking about it now, like, if I was watching a live stream, I still would have had to watch the VOD, because not even a huge thing. Okay. Because it wasn't even a huge thing. Yeah, you know, they, but yeah, okay, so. Okay. So, it was good. There was one little joke that popped up, and it just kind of made the entire part, or everybody just go like, "Whoa, holy shit!" No, okay, there were two. I remember, but one was a fan art thing. One was a thing. The comment about right, it was, I believe, it was a comment about the character Stella getting a rug of Miles to so she could step on it or something like that, and the chat was like, what? PG-13? And I just remember DM's reaction. They were like, okay, I don't know what you sewer brains came up with or whatever, or was something, and I was like, damn, that's good. I'm keeping that in mind. I am keeping that in my back pocket for something. I don't know what. I can't remember. Sewer minds, sewer brains, sewer thoughts. I don't know, but it was good. Other thing was a political anecdote, and God damn it, I fucking hate politics so goddamn much. Like, okay, so that political anecdote came up, and I just paused the VOD and took like 10 minutes to just, think about that. And that is why, okay, like when I properly get my rules on my stream, no politics is going to be the first rule, because if politics were to come up, it would fucking ruin my entire goddamn mood. It's terrible. It's so goddamn terrible. I mean, I don't know. Partially, I think it's because I really, I'm an independent, and I really don't, I don't subscribe to any group thought, and I I would be very ashamed of myself if I just heard one person's thought on something and just took it at that. Granted, I'll admit, I usually, hear somebody's point and then just think on it and then sort of maybe change my opinion a little bit, but also don't necessarily see another side of the argument. That isn't always the case, though. And oftentimes I just don't fucking care that much. But, it's just a thing of, like, at the end of the day, and I think I've mentioned it, it's like, I don't know. It almost becomes more about, like, you being right than, at some point it becomes more about, like, one side being right than the other, than, than the actual, consequences of your actions, or of the decisions that are made, or of the policies, so, like, and at that point, it's like this is just fucking stupid. And, there's even, sometimes when it's like we're having this giant political fight, you've got, two sides. There always has to be two sides, because if there's three sides, it would work so much fucking differently, or at least in US politics, at least. And whatever. It doesn't matter what it is, but, like, you get hung up on this certain issue and assume that this certain issue is going to do something when, like, okay, maybe it has some impact on it. Maybe it has a lot of impact on it. But also, like, if you're really concerned about one thing, then, it's gonna, there's probably other ways that you could look at it, and, necessarily going, and on the opposite side, that thing might not be addressing the actual issue that the side has at all, and, they're not, like, fighting for, to solve that issue. They're fighting to solve their issue, where it's like, like, we're making no progress, we're just yelling at each other, and that's pretty much how modern politics feels to me. It just becomes really fucking annoying. And you have, like, I don't know, some outrageous things. It's like, how the fuck did this even happen without, like, when did this happen? I didn't even know about that this was, like, a bill or a policy that was going through. Like, what the fuck? And then now it's just here all of a sudden. It's like, I didn't agree to this. What the hell? It's like, okay, there was a election, like, actually today, or yes, actually still today. There's an election today, and I'm looking through the ballot, like the sheet, they have, like, a pamphlet, or they have a booklet, with a bunch of information. It doesn't even give you all the details of everybody who's running for stuff. It's like, what the fuck? And I haven't heard I haven't heard any of these names, like, so I just have no idea what the fuck's going on, and it's just a mess. It's just a goddamn mess. I can't speak for every country's politics. There are definitely some worse, where, there's not a conversation to begin with, and, but it's fucking terrible. And that's the only episode I will do that involves politics.